like that.
And aliens from another planet came and visited. And they saw a falcon over this hawk. They would wonder who is the intelligent one because I would be on my knees with a stick poking the bush from the hawk.
I want a big one. No, that's a big one. Brown box.
We do have an attitude that can be a snob sometimes. They all have personalities. They drive my patience sometimes. Right? Yeah, we have good days and bad days. That's right. See, they all come to see you. They all smell you. You are the brown owl.
It's got pretty in the chest here. It's a
Actually,
pretty
all the
marking.
babies, by the end of April, are big, fluffy chicks on the forest floor. Leave them there. Owls do not play out of the nest. They have to crawl like a baby crawls. They don't walk. So if you see an owl on the ground, a baby, leave it alone. The parent is taking care of it. That's normal. These guys do not drive off their siblings until October. It takes until October to get it right. Now, winter's coming, and all these birds have fledged out, and now they're on their own. The test now is who can survive the winter. Who can survive for 3 or 4 years? I actually told somebody this once. I said, you ever wonder why a bald eagle gets a white head? People just take it for granted. There's a reason for that. When an eagle gets a white head in 4 years, it is now a breeding adult. It takes 4 years to survive on your own to get it right before you can raise a family. Pretty good things I think we should learn, you know? So, you actually survived, you know how all your skills are, and now you can raise a family. Same thing with these birds. They do not breed the following year, sometimes not for 3 or 4 years. The only bird of prey around here that will breed the following year is a kestrel because it has a short life expectancy of 10 to 12 years. Pretty cool stuff. We're going to look at an accipiter. An accipiter is a short-winged hawk. You can go back in. Now, short-winged hawks are Cooper's hawks, sharp-shinned, and goshawks. And I've worked with all three.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How old is that bird that you just
2003 hatch. He's a he will live for 40 years. He'll outlive me. Now, Cooper's hawk is a short-winged hawk.
Is he in your will?
Cooper's hawks are high.
Put him in your will.
You're going to meet a bird that is totally off the wall. All the accipiters behave this way. They have a lot of energy to expend. They are bird eaters. These are the birds that come to your bird feeder. Do not curse them. That's not good. They're at the bird feeder for a reason. They can only catch the sick, the not so right. They take out of the population that would harm other populations. So actually appreciate them. Just because it killed your cardinal, you don't even know if your cardinal's carrying a disease. So remember that. These birds cannot catch the perfect. Even with pigeons. A bird of prey cannot catch a pigeon on an upward flight, only a downward flight. There are limitations to how these birds can fly. Cooper's hawk's not that big, just a hyper bird. All right, little bit, calm down. Little bit. Come here. Come on. Stop it. Little bit. Now, see that? That man's taking pictures of you. And you're looking at it like, oh wow, I'm really not having a good day today. Okay. Cooper's hawk. And she has busted tail feathers because she hunted all this winter and she catches rabbits and digs her tail into the ground and snaps every tail feather off. Right now she's going through a molt and she's going to molt out all her feathers. Now, beautiful. Can we show them why you're a short-winged hawk? Can I have this? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, short rounded wings. Isn't that cool? Those short rounded wings allow this bird to actually renew through the woods, chasing its quarry, another bird. It's got to have short wings so we can look through tree branches and stuff and not get caught up. Red-tails can't do that. Red-tail hunts on the open edge. Now, this right here is like your thumb. This one sticks out, that's broken. Little bit. Her first year as an immature hawk on her own from her parents, I ended up getting a hold of her. She does not know what kind of game she can take. And as a youngster, they try to take things bigger because bigger is easier than small stuff. Unfortunately, the bigger stuff can hurt the bird. Her first thing she took was a pheasant that turned around and beat her up and broke this. But this is how these birds learn, and she will never tackle another pheasant because she says, that's a little too big for me. If you look at the long toes on this bird, this is a bird. Let me have your feet, please. Oh, come on now, please. Oh, come on, please, come on. These are long toes. A lot of people ask me, why come the bird doesn't actually foot you or do something horrible to you? These birds are trained in this way. They know me. They know I'm not going to hurt them. The long toes are designed to get through the feathers of their victim. If you're going to be a bird eater, you better have adaptations that allow you to catch birds because it's not easy. Now, one of the things about this species is her eyes are orange. When I got her 3 or 4 years ago, her eyes were pale yellow blue. Her eyes have turned orange. In another year, they'll be blood red. When they turn blood red, she is now an adult breeder. That is how her species knows who's an adult and who's still trying to survive. So life is not easy for these birds. Cooper's hawks get eaten by other hawks. She is hyper. Now I tell you a little secret about short-winged hawks. They suffer from low blood sugar like a diabetic. If she does not eat on a regular basis, especially in the winter, they use up all their energy and they go into a coma and die. They actually go into shape. I'm a rehabilitator. When we get exhibitors in that have these tremors, they can't stand up and they're going into a coma, I take a little bit of the back. Stick me the bird's back.
I know. And how they get that one?
All those Cooper's hawks. It dies. The fact is, 85% of all birds are prey die from That's how we count. She's hyper right now because she has a lot of food in her. Her weight is up. Remember I told you we eat birds worldwide? Right now she has a lot of fat on her. Her reserve, she's not hungry. The only way we train these birds is when their weight comes down. We weigh them all the time. Weights fluctuate. Right now you're pretty fat, I know. Now when we look at a Broadway hawk are like red tails, Broadway. Right? This is a sharp rounded range. And that's really good. You see the red tail, you're going to see different feet. Different kinds of feet. In fact, in the falcons have long toes like this, but a falcon has in its beak a little notch. And that notch, a falcon is the most precise bird of prey to kill its victim. These birds kill by grabbing a hold of it and puncture it with their talons. Falcons actually put it out. They don't grab it with their feet, they don't kill it with their feet. They grab it and they punch it. A peregrine falcon is the fastest bird, the fastest animal on the planet. When they come down out of the sky a mile or more up, they're coming in at 200 miles an hour plus with wings closed. When they rake their victim, they punch it, they don't grab it. They hit it with such force you can actually see the feathers knock off the bird. As the body tumbles in unconsciously, they turn again, they grab it, they'll take it off, and that notched beak is designed to sever the neck to put their victim out just like that. It is so precise. It is amazing stuff. Now when we look at the red-tailed hawk, it's a much bigger hawk. Come on. You can go back in. Come on. You're a hyper bird. Here's the ball.